Hello there. This is book 3, lesson 39, The Saints Get Ready. Let's look at the notes. Let's look at our sheet music. So every time we learn a song that is a reading piece, like in this case, we first look at the whole reading piece before we even start playing. So and this happens actually away from the piano. So the first question is always, are we in what tonality are we? Are we in major or minor? Okay, so this is really easy because it tells us already that do is the home tone, and right away we know do is a major key because our home tone, our resting tone is do. And then the second question is who gets the do, meaning what key? Who gets the do? It says it right here, C gets the do. And then right away I say, what's our first pitch? So it's always the same thing. So I want the kids to get really quickly understand this concept of what key we're in, major, minor, what's our first pitch. And so we know C is do, and then right away we see this is so. And also now the next thing is, what letter name is that? It's G, it's our fifth, this one right here. And then I ask them, in this case, what do you notice? Are there any symbols you recognize that you can tell us about what's going on? So they are saying there are quarter rests right here. Yes. Then here is a half note rest that has 2 beats. We talked about that. And before I get to the next part, well, then we also say, okay, what's the right hand doing in the very first part? Melody. What's the left hand doing? Okay. Chords. What chords? I let them just add 1 or 2 and say 1 chord, 5 7 5 7. And so then somebody pointed out something looks like a legato here, but then we decided no, this is not a legato because look what's going on here. So we see that this note and this note, those are the same pitches. Okay, this is a whole note, which we pointed out, and this is a half note, but it's the same note on the piano, right? It's this G. Okay, so then I said this is a tie. That means we're tying these notes practically together. So we're playing this note, and we're going to count to 4, because we have 4 beats in the measure. We also talk about time signature. I forgot about that. And so we're holding this for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're tying it over to the next measure without playing this note. We're holding it for this value, which is 2 beats. And they all said, okay, we're holding this note then actually for 6 beats in total, and that is correct. And so we see down here is also the chord in the left hand is also a half note value. I want you to understand too that even though it's a chord, we see that this is the same note value as this one. I don't want the kids to confuse that somehow, just say, no, this is also a half note. But we're playing 3 notes together, but we're going to hold it as a half note for 2 beats. Yes? Good. And yeah, the time signature I forgot before, we also talk about the top number tells us how many beats are there in the measure, but we need the bottom number to find out who actually gets the beat, meaning which note value, which means it's either a quarter note, a half note, an eighth note, and here the 4 stands for quarter note, which is this one right here. That's a quarter note. So we have 4 quarter beats in one measure. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Or the rest is number 1, then this is 2, 3, 4. So we're tapping 4 beats per measure. Great. So then we recognized all the ties because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 ties. All right. And then the next part we did in the circle, we did the tapping, which was on our legs. We did, here's my right hand, my left hand. It goes so, mi, do, mi, so, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, off, off. So, fa, re, fa, so, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, off, off. Okay, so we did that. And then I said, well, what's happening in the second part of the song? Okay, we talked about that. So they're swapping jobs. Left hand is not playing chords anymore. Nope. Left hand is playing melody all the way to the end. The right hand is playing chords. You see? So they're just swapping their jobs. Now, to begin with, I'm just going to go through this quick. We did first the tapping. We actually did singing and tapping. No playing yet. We did. Or you can do that at home like this because we're not playing. So, fa, mi, so, mi, do, mi, so. 1, 2, off, off. So, fa, re, fa, so, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, off, off. Okay, so we did that a couple times. And then we played the right hand and tapped left. So, mi, do, mi, so, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, so, fa, re, and so forth, yes? So this is how we got into that. And then slowly, very slowly, we put both together. And my eyes are on the note. Okay, so it could be also like, if you don't see it, so, fa, re, fa, so, off, off. There we go. And the second part is do, so, mi, do, mi, so, so, fa, mi, back to one chord, 1, 2, and off. Here we go. Yep, so there's a little tricky part right here where it switches from 5/7, 5/7 back to 1, 1 more time, and then 5/7 again, and then 1, 1, 1, 1. I'm pretty sure the kids can figure that out. Take it easy, take it very slowly, and I'm sure they can get ready. The saints can get ready so we can play when the saints go marching in pretty soon. That's very exciting. Great. Thank you.